why, but I'm not gonna ask. These are from March 1995, and he says there's a problem with them. So, and these are just three separate monitors inside a case. So, let's turn it on and see what happens. Oh, it might help to plug it in. My bad. Bent pins. Come on, get in there, you. Up. Oh, oh, in the ground. There. Someone must have stepped on this. Wasn't me. Okay. Let's try this again. Let's see what it does. Hmm. I don't know if there's really anything. Oh. Yeah. I got a short. Yeah. That's not bad caps. I think, folks, that's a failed CRT. Could be a bad cap. I don't think so. Let's try the other one. We'll see. It actually kind of does smell like capacitors. Ah! See what this one does. It does smell bad. Like bad caps. Let it run for a few minutes and see what it does. Really sharp, but the security cameras. Yeah, it just did it. Okay. I'm not sure that they all have the same fault. I highly doubt that I got bad flybacks or high voltage show. I highly doubt it. Huh. There we go. Just had a bad connection. Oh, so that's all symptoms. Well, I'm only going to do one of these at a time, so I'll stop, unhook it, take it apart, and hopefully not kill myself with high voltage. Okay, here's the one, monitor 1. Now, hopefully I don't shock myself, but this did smell like yucky capacitors. Which, could be. I don't know. But I'm sure we'll find out now, won't we? Yes, we will. Yes, we will. Ugh. I need my different shell. Because this other one's low. I keep sliding off my shell. It's never a good thing. Yeah, well, just doing a visual inspection. We need to continue taking it apart. DC restoration, on or off. That's what makes, that's why it's a very important thing to have on a TV. A monitor. Now hopefully I'm able to plug this yoke back in, or we will have a really bad time. I've done that once. I no longer have a Sony Trinitron. 13-inch from 2002. Forgot to plug the yoke in and it fired it. I'm on Sony, do you have Panasonic? Taking your TV? Luckily they did put plugs on it. Man. They don't make this easy. Another screw. Give you an example. Just to get it apart, that little TV, that's how many we have so far. What are we getting caught on? I know I should take off the anode, but I'm chicken. High voltage. I don't have any way. My tool to do that got broke, so I don't need to get a high voltage probe. So how I feel, so we're not gonna do it. Besides, I got plenty of room to work on it and check the caps. I like to read that power cord, but I can't. It's ESR to the wall, those wee dippings. Okay. Yeah, we got leakage right there, I can tell. Then I'm going to ESR all the caps. And then ask the customer what he wants to do. Alright. I get that in better frame for you. It's kind of hard with the camera having to be on a tripod like it is. Because this is an old-fashioned tripod, which means it technically takes up all the front of my desk, and I'm on the side. So I tried to use one of those ones that mounts the desk, but I got the wrong kind, so I gotta send it back and get one that actually is going to do what I want. It's going to cost me more money. I was trying to be cheap and thought I could use it. It ended up not working. Here is the ESR tester, which was built by a kit by me. And with one of these, you can test them in circuit. You don't have to remove them. Which we're not going to be removing any caps today. But for you guys, unless the guy wants me to fix it. There's one gripe I have. The leads are way too short. And this is what it came with. Come on. 0. Thank you. That's the problem, there's no room to use this baby. Gotta check something real quick on these caps. Okay, so the back there goes to that. I thought that... I hate that tripod. Stuff like this. Okay. I see. Okay, I see what I'm doing here. I like that one's open. Looks like they're open, but I don't like that. Yep, these 4 caps will open. Let's continue looking through this thing, but that's in the power supply, and that'll cause it to act bad. Oh, ESR tester, and it's short leads from heck. Well, where was I? Oh yeah, I always want to make sure on the big ones that you do that. This is an electric screwdriver, so it's not going to hurt me. It's electrician, it's designed for that. However, I'm still trying to shoot it out. That one's good, which surprised me if it wasn't. This isn't the best labeled board in the world. I gotta admit, that's why I have to keep looking up and down to see stuff. There's one right there. Good. Sorry that you can't see it too well, folks. I'm gonna have to do it the way I like to do it, from the top, because they're not labeled and there's just so many parts. I can't see what I'm doing. At least on the ones up front here. The smaller caps I can do. I wish I could remove that power cord. I can't tell you how much I wish I could remove it without having to desolder it. And since I don't want to do that, I'm not gonna. Yep, that cap, yep, that one's leaking. It's wet. Yeah, this is going to need a full recap. I'm not even going to bother looking. Every cap in here is leaking juice. Cap juice, cap juice. It needs a recap. I'll see what the guy wants. I'm going to price it out to him. I charge for customers $1 a cap. So it's going to get expensive for him. But I found out the problem. If not, I'll just get back to him. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna have to count these up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Oh, dude, I think probably miscount 1 or 2, so it's gonna cost him $30 if he wants it done. Well, that's the problem, folks. I don't know if I can convey it on camera that well, so you can see it. But that cap right there, my finger's pointing this right here, it's wet. It's wet. And that cap's wet. They're all wet. It needs to be all of them replaced and cleaned. They're junk. Yeah, the caps are bad. They're leaking. And since this isn't mine and this costs me time, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to fix it unless the guy wants it fixed and wants to pay me the money. And knowing him, he probably won't. So this will probably be a look at a Panasonic security monitor. And if you have one of these, you need to recap it. I don't always like to do that. I'm not a guy for just recapping it. I don't do it to any of my TVs or anything. However, if they start failing, you have to. See if this thing has a model number on it. So I can tell you what it is. The WV BM500. So if you have one of those, you need to recap it. I don't know why anyone would want to recap one of these. 5 inches of the monitor. That's why I'm not doing it. It's just not cool, and it's also not mine. So, well, I hope you enjoyed the look. Well, folks, I crunched the numbers, and he's not going to pay that money. You have $105 to fix all of them, because they all need caps. And those, as you saw, there were 3. So, unfortunately, this is not going to get fixed in this video, because I don't want them, and I'm not spending that money to fix something that's not mine. And give it back to the guy. I'm just not going to do it. So I'm going to put this all back together, and, well, I hope you enjoyed looking at this little TV. Well, not TV, monitor. So that's, once again, if you have one of these, a WV-BM500, you need to get to recapping if you want to use it. Because if you don't, it's not gonna. Panasonic caps. I just didn't think in '95 they were known for going bad, but apparently they are. So Panasonic still use crappy capacitors that late. Good to know. Thanks for watching, folks.